Good morning, trumpet knob. Yeah. My wife is on her way to the second local fish store because Reef Bowl did not have much. She is on the way to the other place where we just delivered, well, more recently delivered a larger batch of babies to see if we can't get some brood stock, because they're very much looking forward to more fish from us. And while all the fish are in quarantine still, I figure is actually the best time for introduction. Currently have no sign of illness on any fish in any of these little quarantines, and I am halfway on my way to having raised the salinity back up to where I can put them back in the freaking reef tanks. So, welcome to the Lost Begotten channel. Thanks for joining me.
In my heart, and baby, down in my soul. You, baby, you can't take it no more. No, I know I'm walking out that door the way you treated me too many times before. Oh, you know I want you there, I wanna be right there with you. I know I gotta keep you by my side till the day I die. 'Cause baby, ecstasy is in my hand. Oh, when I'm holding yours in mine and walking in the sand. Oh, baby, you know it's fine. Now you done and piss me off. You ain't done something you shouldn't have done. Baby, I'm mad. I'm going on. Oh, I'm going on. I can't take it no more.
Yep, we are back. And I just got done cleaning this bad boy out. My new 55-gallon, dollar per gallon sale. Wait, no, it wasn't technically dollar per gallon sale. They sold it for $60 during the dollar per gallon sale, which is fucking good enough for me. Because I got a 50-gallon tank where I used to have a 29-gallon. Previous to this, 29 gallons was the biggest tank I had ever owned. Well, just me. Back in the 80s, my dad and I used to build aquariums, and we had one of the first 60-gallon cubes, I guess you would call it. Had it sitting on top of an antique table, and had a 10-gallon tank that we used to have as our first freshwater tank for a sump. My dad had arranged 3 shelves. Each shelf simply overflowed into the next shelf. A big sprayer bar across the top. First shelf had pond floss, regular old filter media. And the second and third shelves had crushed coral. And the water just flowed in a little maze, kind of, just a little straight shot down to the left, then to the right, and then to the left, and then back underneath the whole thing towards the pump on the other side. And we didn't know what the hell we were doing back then, but we thought that was hot shit. I do not have the slightest recollection as to what kind of lighting we have on that tank, but I'm pretty sure it was completely rigged up from commercial ballasts, whatever the hell else we could find. There simply weren't at that time a lot of marine bulbs available for fluorescent fixtures. You certainly didn't have the beautiful spectrums that you do today, nor the fancy configurable LEDs like I have on this light, on this tank. Speaking of this tank, let me make it a little more clear. So, one person watching out of 3,000 subscribers. Welcome to the Lost Begotten channel. I've been running that wave maker right there on like 40%. Probably a little too low. I had it at 70% for a while. That seemed just about right. Now I've got it all the way back up to 100% because I just stirred all the sand. And basically the best way to clean this tank out, or the easiest way to clean this tank out, is turn the return flow down, turn the pumps up, and change the little pre-filter on the protein skimmer. And just let it get all clogged back up again and get ready to change that again. When you first change it, it's got, max flow and process a lot more water. You can hardly tell on camera that the water's cloudy. Actually, you can't tell. That's good enough for now. I gotta get up and do some more work in a second here. I am kind of enjoying this new camera, I must say. Looks quite a bit better than the old one. Like that. That is priceless right there. Just to be able to do that is just so wonderful. I can do that with the freaking webcam. Too sweet. Now, actually looks like it saved my settings, doesn't it? Playing with the contrast. Gain isn't working. Yeah, it's not working. That's not helpful. I guess I was on the right track. Yeah, that looks fine. I can leave it all enough alone. Watch me. No, I can't. There, I'm going to leave it like that. Okay. And now we wait. Let's see, have we got a text message yet? Oh, I've got a text message. Let's see here. When did I get that message? Did she already go to the other store? Oh. It looks like it. Really? Neither one of these stores have a freaking Accelerus clownfish? I can't believe that. I'm about to get confirmation. As the broadcast goes red. Hey, here's the thing. Oh, Monsieur Black Rectangle is coming. Broadcast has gone red. And now it goes green, of course. You know, right as soon as I fucking put it up there on the screen. I wonder if on the recording it's going to show up one way or the other. I told her, try Petco. Fuck it, we got one on. Maya's depressed. She needs a little boy toy. Okay? That's the whole point of this exercise. What the hell is going on? I need to do that. Okay, let's see here. Where you at? Oh, that worked well. Oh yeah. Real professional fucking studio action. That is a Myrtle. What are you doing, Myrtle? Everybody's pissing me off. Dingo, in your room. Okay. That is not working. Dingo! Okay. There's Mai. You know, she's... okay, but not great, you know? And I really want to get her a boy toy. I mean, she needs a mate. She's been having Gaius for a while, and Gaius died really fucking suddenly. And even as she has continued to improve health-wise, She has now basically just lost interest in food and just sits there swimming like that. Don't want to eat. You're supposed to fucking sit there like that. She eats like a couple of pellets and a couple of mysis a day. And that's just not enough in my book. Worrisome. But oh well. We might not get a new fish. I have to go to saltwaterfish.com and order one again. She peed down there. Okay, so let's see. Now I get to play dodge the webcam wire. Couldn't be a worse fucking spot. And we've got salinity to check. Katie, your water is looking mighty clear, brother. Do you have any spots yet? You're looking spot free, brother. Now, be a good boy and eat your new food I got you. As soon as I find it. Where the fuck I put it. What the hell? Oh, it's up there. Right here. Come on, Petey Petey. Really? Come on, dude. Okay, he's over these things. Let's see if Mai wants some. Mai. Oh, come on, that was like right in your face. It almost landed on your face, Mai. So I don't know if I'd give them a clean bill of health just yet as far as putting them back in the system. But PD seemed A-okay. And Bubbles and Zoomer, they've been doing just fine. Bubbles. Hello. Okay, well. She's eaten enough today already, I guess. I have been raising the salinity a little bit on them. So. Could be a little bit stressed out. But Petey don't care. Not Petey. Okay, that's just uncalled for. Ah, come on. Fleas don't like you, Dingo. They really don't. Go lay down in your bed where it's actually sprayed, dumbass. Hey, pee, pee, pee. Maximo, what's up, bro? Yeah, it doesn't look like we'll be buying another one. Where's my clean axe? Oh, my stupid nose. Snot's about to come hanging out. So yeah, you go. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's what we got. We got one new fish and a bunch of dead fish. So that's something. You know, there ought to be a outline thing on it. Oh, anyway, it just like appears in the middle like that. Just like a little outline for that, just to separate it a little. I like my things separated. Like this fart, I'm about to separate it from the microphone by hitting the mute button. Oh, it's a good thing I did too. That had gumption. Alright, Petey's back in the little zone. I'm trying to brighten up a little more. That's just what he likes to do right there. He just likes to play in that damn power head. I mean, heater. They're so adorable, but they're such mean little fish, man. Like, I put the specific gravity meter in there, and he came up trying to attack it. One thing you got to know about getting a Picasso triggerfish, or any kind of triggerfish, you know, except for like a couple of like, what is it? Not a pink tail, but a blue throat, I think it is. The quote unquote reef safe ones. There's some still aggressive ones that are supposedly reef safe. The thing about triggerfish is, once it has what it has, the way it has it, it likes it to stay that way. And it don't matter whether it's a fish or a net or a coral or well, if it doesn't know that your hand brings it food, that could be a problem. That's why you're supposed to actually hand feed them, so you don't have any problems getting injured by them. My wife says she wants to go. She's having trouble seeing out of one eye when it's glary. Like basically the brighter the light, the darker it gets on half of her left eye. I'm still going to test to see if this cylinder, to see how far I've taken it. And we're going to start with the main system. Alright, so we're at about 2.3.5, down from 2.5 this morning. So, here's the deal. When adding fish to a reef aquarium, you want to lower the salinity in the reef tank to at least 0.21, preferably 0.20. And here's why. Osmotic shock occurs when salinity is increased. Stress is relieved when salinity is decreased. Now, most fish that you buy at the store, and even the store themselves will probably keep them at 0.021 to 0.023 tops. Tops. Chances are it's going to be kept in 0.021. Alright? Read on the specific gravity meter, 1.021. Now, if you acclimate that fish for 6 hours from 021 to 025, it might live. That's if it's otherwise well de-stressed. If you acclimate a fish from 0.021 to 025 in anything less than like half your fucking day, it's probably going to die. Not only is the increase in osmotic stress going to make it harder for that fish to breathe, but it actually shocks their bladder and makes it hard for them to control their buoyancy. Salinity is measured by specific gravity because it is effectively the density of the water, or the extra density of the water provided by the salt, or salt water, chlorides and such. Now, when you add a new fish and you decrease the salinity, just briefly, you don't want to leave it down there any longer than it has to. On a system that doesn't have much evaporation, I would get some strong seawater and prepare to do continued acclimation back up to the salinity that you had it at with some brine. Double dose of salt and mix it up and slow drip it into some high flow. Away from shit. You gotta have a place where you can do it away from shit, like where your sump falls, where the water goes into your refugium, that kind of place. Whatever's in your refugium, you're just gonna have to hope it likes salt burn. You got some Aptasia down there, it'll piss that off right away. Bringing your tank down to 020 means that even if that supplier has their system at 021, your fish is going to de-stress, not gain stress, by acclimating to your system, given that you don't have ammonia toxicity or some abhorrent temperature change. So if a fish shows signs of illness, generally speaking, it has trouble breathing. The same principle applies when you want to allow it to breathe using less energy. Basically, the lower the salinity, the less energy required to absorb and process oxygen. The higher salinity, the more energy it requires. So if that fish is stressed out or is being inhibited by gill parasites or bacteria, you lower the salinity not only to decrease the pleasantness of the habitat for the bacteria or the parasites, but to alleviate the breathing of the fish directly. So right now I've been making it harder for Pete to breathe. He looks stressed out, really. Actually, if anything, I think the salt increase is starting to make his color look a little better. But he at no point had Brucanella. he only had ick. He came in with ick. And he just decided he didn't give a fuck about the guacamole. Like, I'm a triggerfish, I'll pass on the clownfish disease, thank you. The mandarins were not so lucky. The angelfish, not so lucky. Fucking 2 tangs and three tangs? Oh god, 3 tangs. Forgot about Larry. Oh, 1 tang didn't die from the guacamole, though. It died from being force-fed its own stomach. Charming. Alright. Well, pick a tank. Maximo, you get to pick the tank since I disappointed you since we're not getting new fish. At least not anytime soon. Maybe in a couple hours. If it's cloudy enough for me to like let my wife drive, if I can go outside and like make her pass a visual test, I'll let her drive. I ain't driving out there. She can't. If I don't think she can drive, I'm just gonna order one. We'll get her in a couple days. I can order it tonight, get it tomorrow, actually. And we can be broadcasting at 10 a.m. Central Time in the United States. Because, you know, that's what it's supposed to be here by. But Saturday delivery. That's risky. Risky. You don't want to order fish on a Friday. In fact, they usually won't even send it out on a Friday. Some don't even send it out on a Thursday because they don't want to risk the possibility of that weekend delay. 1 day delay, fish might live. 2 days delay, yeah, it's probably fucking gonna die. Ideally, the fish gets shipped out around 8 p.m. West Coast time, or 6 p.m. West Coast time, which is 8 p.m. Central time, okay? And then it gets here at 10 a.m. the next morning. So it only spends 12 hours in a baggie in an ice chest. Fish is fine, no matter what kind of fish it is, fish is just fine. And that's if you pay for the extra $5.99 to guarantee it delivered by 10 a.m. or whatever. It seems silly to me, they ought to charge more for that. You know, at least $8.99. No, they can charge $15.99. I'd pay it. I'd pay $15.99 as long as it actually fucking showed up. The problem with that service is it doesn't fucking work. Almost every single time I pay to have the guaranteed delivery by 10 a.m. the next morning, it's 10:45, 11:30. Sorry, we're late, sorry. Yeah, I know. You know this place is a bitch to find, so you save it for last. Like, oh no, Pride Port Hudson. I don't fucking feel like going around that windy, woody shit. It's forest, farmland, forest, farmland, forest, farmland. Hey look, there's some mailboxes. Turn! Oh my god, people live here. Yeah. I live in South Jesus. That's to the west of East Jesus. Yeah. Just to the north of Bumfuck. bumfuck is the dead zone in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico. You take a boat to bumfuck, you know, because you get lightheaded. Because there ain't much oxygen in bumfuck. Much nicer in East Jesus. This is South Jesus, which is north of Cronus's Crack, but that's a joke that's before your time. Snicker, snicker. Disoriented. Disoriented from watching Pete. Smoke a big fat blunt and watch a triggerfish go fucking circles around a heater plug. Suction cup, whatever. Got like a pattern, doesn't it? Like, up and down, and then down around in this, and then up and down here, and then up and around here. he's like making the fish symbol. He's drawing the Jesus fish symbol. I'm a fish and I can draw a fish. It's a self-portrait. Pete, you don't look like that kind of fish, dude. That's a different thing. Oh, you want a friend that looks like that. I get it. I'm drawing a picture of my imaginary fish friend. He's big, so you can take him when I bite chunks out of him for fun. The triggerfish is drawing a picture of a fish, so now he's drawing a picture of a sunfish. No, that's a regular fish again. I think he is endorsing two little fishies products. He's like drawing their logo on the glass. Somebody ought to let Julian Assange know he's got a supporter in the aquatic world. I got to meet Julian Assange. That was nice. He clearly did not have any time for me at the moment, but I got to shake his hand and stuff. I've been reading his articles on marine fish keeping since 1989, probably. I mean, since I was young. First read them at my parents' friend's house. We had a 75-gallon tank that was like kind of soft mixed reef with a lionfish in it. And they were actually the first people I ever saw trying to breed clownfish. And I was fascinated. They had a 20-gallon breeder set up with a forest of colourful to where you couldn't see the fish unless you took off the lid and looked at them top down. They had that in their bedroom and on their nightstand. And it was from that moment I wanted to breed clownfish. In 1989. I had no idea, not even the remotest clue how to, other than reading brief descriptions of it I had that clownfish breeding book by Amy What's-Her-Name. My aunt had bought it for me. And I completely undervalued and took it for granted. And I don't even know what happened to it. But apparently it's nearly impossible to get a copy of that today. I had like Arthur C. Clarke's Mysterious World, not Mysterious World, Mysterious Universe, Encyclopedia, a natural encyclopedia of like every fucking thing. From astrophysics on like biology.
Hey Max, I'm sorry, I went to 2 different fish stores and it's like somebody came and bought all the saltwater fish. I have never seen those stores so damn empty.
I bet you this fucking Brookanella made it into their shit too, man.
Louisiana fish store had more empty tanks than anything else. And they had like 3 Clarkies and like 3 regular Perculo.
Any of ours?
No.
In the carpet anemone tank?
No. The carpet anemone tank was just a carpet anemone tank. There was nothing else in the tank. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. It was absolutely ridiculous. How you been, Max? Long time no talk. I'd say see, but I can't see right now. Arr. So yes, it is cloudy. So with the grown child in the car with me, I should be able to go to Petco with no problems.
Hold on, run and walk you outside and give you a vision test.
Okay.
Can you see anything without that iPad?
Yes. Stuff. I can totally get there without taking the interstate. I can get there taking back roads. I'm perfectly safe on the back roads. But you know that child can't keep a secret to save her life. She'd rat me out in a freaking heartbeat. I could look at a goldfish and she'd come home. Mommy was looking at goldfish and almost bought a goldfish. Like that would be her. Oh, thanks, Maximo. Apparently it's not actually my eye that is the problem, according to the ophthalmologist that I saw on Tuesday. It is something else that is going on, apparently, in my brain stuffs. So.
In my face hole.
In my face hole. Not my eye hole, but my face hole. And thankfully, I have my lovely bestie, Haley over here, who brought me all kinds of places today, since, you know, I am all limited in what I can and cannot do. And there really was no good back way to get to either of the other stores that I went to. Petco, however, I know plenty of back ways. Did you get my message about possibly going to the one in Denham instead of the one on Acadian? Just a thought.
Doesn't make much difference.
I actually think it's closer. I always forget that they have that one out there.
I can't believe they don't have any sellers.
None! None! Not a damn one. All they had was percula. And false perculas. They had a Wyoming white. And then I'm, you know, because of that freaking thing you put on earlier, I'm all up on the tank going, is that a Wyoming white or a Miami white? Like, does it have blue tints to it or does it not?
I didn't get the Wyoming.
Because it was on their main display tank. That's why. And because a Wyoming's not an Accelerus. It's a Wyoming, you said Accelerus.
What type of Accelerus? Are they supposed to put barbecue on this thing?
It's the Bacon King. I don't think so, did they not?
I go there and I never ask for bacon.
I can't eat beef without pork.
I don't think Haley can eat beef at all right now. Yeah, Pete loves to sit there and circle the suction cups on the heater. That's great. And even better, has Sean showed y'all what it's like to feed him one pellet at a time? Oh my god, that's like the cutest thing ever. He like nibbled. One at a time. And like, half his body is face, so it's...
It's like a face with fins.
It's a face with fins, it's adorable. Oh, by the way, the spiked puffers, spiny puffers, were still there. In the tank, the same tank, looking at me. Following me.
Hi.
It's cute.
Why you didn't try to come along?
You know what? I almost did. Considering that they had nothing else that we were looking for, but you told me no. You told me specifically no. So I specifically did not get them. Because, you know, every once in a while, I am a wife that listens. Every once in a while. Relish these moments. They're few and far between.
You should buy it. It is 3 o'clock.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Well, thinking about it a little more, if it's a small enough spiny puffer,
There was one that was this big. And there was one that was this big.
that's too small. It might be a way to break up the aggression between Pete and Myrtle and actually have them in the same thing.
You want me to go back for it? Do you want me to go back? Multi-pass? Multi-pass. That little shit just got out of heat the other day. I gotta go take her and get fixed before it comes back. I had a text from Sean while I was at work. She's yowling at the door. What? What'd you say?
Said you gotta get her fixed before she goes in again. I was now placing bets. I'm eating Burger King. It's yummy. burgers are good. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Root beer is good too. Very, very, very good. I guess I am using the camera too soon, my apologies. Okay. What I want to do here is not that. What I want to do is this camera. There we go. 270. Figure inputs. And zoom back out. There we go. I suppose I could do this the lazy way, so I don't have to get back up. Right side. Oh, the other way. So hard to figure out whether that's level while I'm holding my head sideways. Fucking picture quality here. They told you if you didn't stop straining against screens, you could lose your eyesight altogether in that eye. They were afraid that I would lose my eyesight altogether. That's what you told me when you were there. Oh yeah, hey look, baby. I cleaned the glass. So I'm still fighting my impulse urge here to send them to a Petco. After all, we have formalin. And, you know, whatever the hell the fish could possibly have wrong with it, we could go rescue it from Petco right now. In fact,
I want to go
I
buy.
want you to go to the Petco in town for the sole purpose of rescuing fish.
Wait,
Because we have
I
a
told.
fucking
Wait,
giant
hold
bottle
on,
full of
hold on,
formalin right
because
now.
it was so funny. Because when Haley and I realized that we really didn't have time for her to take me out there.
Hold on, we're going to forget my joke first.
Okay, well then say yours because.
What was it?
Oh, all Petcos don't lead to the ocean.
Yeah, what we determined was that all Petcos don't lead to the ocean.
So I told Haley what you said about how we had the formalin and everything, and we could get the ones. And I told her, I said, this might be a big mistake because if we go, I might buy all the fish. And told him we had to save all the fish. She started laughing.
With what money? You gotta give you a dollar a fish discount.
I'll show my ankle. I'll unzip my boot shoe.
You're already showing a little more than angle. She's wearing a borderline floozy skirt.
I am not wearing a floozy skirt. It looks like it because I'm sitting. I'm not gonna be sitting when I go to the dang store. Oh, shut up and go change so we can go to the damn store.
Right, frisky short skirt.
Frisky little shirt. You frickin' frick.
Shut up. You made me choke on these bread.
That's what you get.
Shut up. Show a miniskirt, fat thighs.
Did she just tell me I have fat thighs? The nerve! Show you fat thighs.
Mine are skinnier.
For a couple years.
Shut up.
I'm going to see you have 2 kids and bounce back like this.
I need to take my medicine. It's still daytime.
Virginia was loud as hell.
Daytime. Oh my god. Are you about to go to bed?
Is it the daytime or is it the nighttime? When it's the nighttime, you take the nighttime. When it's the daytime, you take the daytime. Huh?
These 2 medicines do not make me fall asleep. I knew.
like zooming in more on the monitors. Like too far away now. And I feel like the camera's too far away. As close as it gets. Sucky little white cam wire. Oh, come on. Face up. Up, I say. Up. Don't slouch. You're slouching.
Aziz late.
You're a fucking prick. Stop being a prick. Alright, I'm just gonna try to walk away quietly and softly. Oh my goodness, we can damn near see. Look at that. Aziz Reef. And the fucking camera's just slowly creeping down here. You fucking cocksucking piece of shit. Oh, you little shit-looking turd monger.
You guys say like chalice.
What to do? Oh no. We're out of laptop cord. Maybe I'm gonna bring the cable around to the other side of the laptop. This might work. This might be useless. Either way, I'll laugh at myself. Because I'm a moron. It seems pretty useless. Where's the hole? Go in the hole. Okay. Alright. I'll fucking give up and scoot it back. Can't see to adjust. As good as it gets. Oh, let me fuck it all up by trying to yank my screen forward so I can see it from my couch. Oh, look. And the other webcam has that little thing there. There we go, all better. Yep, nothing to see there, just an Aptasia and some Calorica. Is that camera seriously doing that again? Fucking shit. Alright, you old bastard. Now I have relooped the wire around part of the camera stand. That's working. It's slanted, but fuck it. So I'm thinking we should just order from saltwaterfish.com. Oh, I should try that. With or without your eye patch.
I've got a person.
She can't drive.
No, but she can tell me
I
what
can
I'm
Well,
doing
she can
wrong.
actually drive, but she doesn't have a license.
I can use her license.
She can drive in Gran Turismo, that's different.
But she can tell me what I'm doing right and wrong.
That's really not an ideal navigational situation. You get a free flying angel.
Yeah, driving with me to the school dance is safer than doing this. So let's do that instead.
What'd you say?
Driving me to a dance is a lot safer than going that far, so how do we do that instead?
I had to make a microphone. You know, it was just silly nonsense.
I mean, it's legit right around the corner. Literal.
Legit.
Yes,
You
legit.
for saying that stupid fucking millennial bullshit.
But it's true.
Legit.
Legit.
I'm legit about to fart.
Legit is not a millennial thing. We had that shit first. Too legit to quit.
Yeah, but nobody like
Used
said
it.
it like that.
Why is Misha crazy? Who made Misha crazy? Why don't you go soft and snuggly when I'm complaining?
Is the camera moving or is it still slowly sliding downward? I can't even fucking tell anymore. Stationary? I think it's stationary.
Yeah, okay, maybe.
It's just standard.
I think you're asking the wrong person. I can't see what the shit. I'm really upset. But nobody had anything.
Who's up there, money? You talking to me or Maxwell? Yeah. I've been here. Maxwell's been on. That's for you. I don't know. Okay, so I'm thinking about calling Petco and asking to speak to the saltwater guy. Because honestly, I don't want to make a trip to Petco and pay retail price for fish that are fucking probably sick anyways. They might look healthy, but they're probably fucking sick anyways. Call a guy up and say, look, I've got formalin, I've got Paragard, I've got Metroplex, I've got medicated food, I've got Cupramine, I've got everything I could possibly buy to save a freaking fish's life. Are there some fish up there you might want to give me a discount on? You decide, baby.
Oh.
What do you feel safe to driving to?
Neither.
Why?
Because it's Friday fucking afternoon.
Yeah.
You know what traffic is going to be like either way?
Yeah, never mind.
This one's on Perkins and Acadian. The other one is on Highway 16 right by the interstate in Denham. Range and 16?
Yeah.
No, I'll go tomorrow. We're going to go. I'm not.
I should eat them french fries and put that up. We get that kitchen cleaned up. Well, you look too happy for the french fries. I had to ruin it for you.
So, are you going to poo on yourself?
Oh, man.
Petey don't give a shit. He's drawing the symbol for fish. Oh. Well, now it's kind of like some kind of weird mutant fish. But he's doing like the same pattern over and over again. He's drawing a fish.
I love that little dude. They had one at Reef Coral. About twice his size. It wasn't as cute. Didn't have as many colors.
Yeah, they gotta be very well fed to maintain their colors. It's very, very seldom that you see them come in at larger sizes and still be really thick and healthy and well fed. Usually the bigger they are, the skinnier they are.
I had a mandarin at Reef Coral. First one I've seen forever up there.
They did say they were going to
Looked just like Marlena.
They did say they got one female and one second year.
They had a whole butt ton of yellow tangs, though. I mean, a whole tank that was just yellow tangs. And then turned around and there were like 2 more tanks that had yellow tangs.
Yeah, Quality Marine will sell them by the school. That's who, when we get to the store, we'll be buying our fish from. Quality Marine, that's who most places buy their fish from.
The other purple tang was gone.
Yeah, it probably died.
Yeah. They had a blue hippo on its side in one of the tanks.
Well, they do that. They play dead. But they're washed out. They can see you and not have something to hide behind, and just like do that because they want to hide.
It was a tank that was eye
Look at
level.
me, I'm hiding.
It was a tank that was eye level. I'm sure my eye patch is freaking out the fish.
Are you my conscience? No, you're a pirate. Ah! So I'm digging the new camera.
I better get an Uber.
Because you can see how bad my hair algae is.
I can just get an Uber and then not have to worry about my car in the traffic.
Wait, can we be Uber?
Maybe Robin will want to go with you.
I'm gonna go with the no, considering it's Friday, and what her usual Friday activities consist of.
And Mr. Bobby has a car.
I don't know if I can get my face numb enough to last that long on a drive. Dee Dee's looking at you, Karen. When you were sitting down, he was like, oh, it's on the glass. That's a brownie.
No, Misha. Misha.
I can't go to you because the foot will get me. Oh, man. Stay away from my damn fish tank. I saw all that fucking hair in the filter in that one tank. You little shit. Get the fuck on away from there. Turd. Wow.
Turds are brown, not orange. They're orange, you have a problem.
What?
Turds are brown, not orange, but if they're orange, bad problem.
Or you've been eating lots of Cheetos.
No, you've been eating too much Trump.
I don't think there's any cannibals that ever got that hungry.
Are you fat enough to be eating them? Trump on a
That's
stick.
kind of weird, Jay.
Trump on a stick.
That Trump on a pike.
On a steak. Trump on a steak.
How about Trump on a rope? Hanging. Well, I think we might just have to call it a broadcast, folks. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed the new and improved HD view of the fish tank and stuff. And thanks for watching. Click the like button if you don't mind. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure the notification bell is, ding or whatever it does. Peace.
It's in my